Hello, my viewers. Favored here on Psychological Realities. You're most welcome to my channel. Thank you. Now, today you are going back to NYABOHANSE. NYABOHANSE is iammarwa's village. In my previous videos, I explained who iammarwa is. Iammarwa is this YouTube vlogger who travels around the world. And NYABOHANSE is known as iammarwa's village because he is the one who brought YouTube in NYABOHANSE. Through him, NYABOHANSE is full of YouTubers, and there's a lot of development in the village, courtesy of iammarwa. Very many children have gone to school. There is a charitable work here and there, and very many people are benefiting from YouTube in NYABOHANSE village more than any other place. And so today we are going to talk about the happenings in that village after the big party. I remember last year, 18th November to December 18th, iammarwa had a very grand party, big party in his village. And there are many people who came around the world, and people are still flocking in that village from all over the world. And I remember in one of my videos, I said that people are coming for that party. There are people, if they're wise, they are going to benefit. They are going to benefit a lot. Because iammarwa had given them a platform of YouTubers, and those ones who are wise, they made friendship, networks, and relationships that was going to bring them good things or good results. Now, that one aside, now when I say that some of those YouTubers were going to backstab iammarwa, because most of you, and I'm saying this out of experience and out of other people's experience, most of the times, people you assist, sometimes they turn up against you. And that's why it is always hurting, because people are closer to you, or people you have assisted more will be the ones who will come and turn their backs against you and turn into Judases to betray you tomorrow. And now, when I talked about that, I didn't know that it was going to come first from a young man who is so iammarwa nature even before the party. We saw this young man who was in primary school and by the name GETANGITA. And every time we will see him with iammarwa, and iammarwa used to give him advices on how to go about YouTube. Most of the time he was in iammarwa's villa, even when iammarwa is not around. And a few days ago, there's something that happened, and I felt so disappointed. I wondered why he decided to be used by the NYABOHANSE haters. I wondered why he decided to be recruited by NYABOHANSE haters, because GETANGITA right now is not that baby we used to know. He's a class 8 graduate heading to Form 1, and I believe he has already joined Form 1. Now, the party is already over. iammarwa is supposed to have his time to relax and maybe entertain one or two visitors who comes around to visit him. Now, we saw the other day GETANGITA complain to iammarwa's haters that iammarwa chased him out of the villa. Now, my question to GETANGITA is, in your home, in your homestead, how many people just come in, they bash just in and start doing some things without being given permission? And those of you are complaining, I saw Max saying that iammarwa chased GETANGITA wanted to upload a video, and iammarwa chased him away, which is a lie. Because if iammarwa cannot just chase a person away, if they don't have intelligence that this person is working against them or this person is spying on them. And you've already seen GETANGITA's point of view when he was talking to Masibo one and the friend. This young man spoke ill of iammarwa. In fact, at his young age, he was comparing himself to the iammarwa to the point of saying that even me, I'm going to build a villa. You are still a young man. Maybe by the time you're growing up, there'll be very many other new styles of houses. He has forgotten that it is iammarwa who made him. I saw GETANGITA behave arrogantly with his brother. This young man feels like he is on top of the world. And if his friends, and I was expecting Masubo one to advise him accordingly. It is always good to be grateful to your parents. How many of us have been reprimanded by our parents, by our teachers those days we used to go to school? Do we go now spreading rumors that they hate us? No. I felt so much disappointed. You go to someone's home, you want to applaud, you want to enjoy favors, and you are not loyal to that person. Tell me how they're going to welcome you in their homes. I saw Masubawan the other day talk about the white woman who was gallivanting with another boy in the village, and he talked ill against iammarwa. I was wondering, how is Maro coming up in this story? And I really waited to know how Maro is coming in the story, but Maro's name was just there for defamation and bullying and black painting. Because Masubo said that man, that person who comes from the swamp, that only alligators and kenge stays in the swamp. Now I wondered why he had to throw abuses to iammarwa like that. It is like they had crossed paths or something. Don't do that. Someone Marwa's name is giving you food, making you have food on the table. You make a video where Maro is not even involved in that video because you're talking about a certain man in your village and a Mzungu man who they sold the land and they did whatever they did. And in that story you put in iammarwa. How? Is that the level of the hate or the pettiness you've reached, Masubawan and the group? Max has always said that, oh, I don't hate iammarwa. iammarwa has been my friend, iammarwa. But you hate iammarwa. Because when you look at your body language, you're talking against iammarwa, you, Max and Masubo, you Max, Masubo and Ernest, you have come up with this narrative that iammarwa has grabbed the land. Let me ask you, if your neighbor wants to sell the land, who will they sell the land first to? They'll first sell the land to the neighbors. If the neighbor can afford the land, they'll take the land. Why? Because at least you know your neighbor, other than selling the land to a foreigner, or someone from a far village who you don't know their behavior. This person might be a criminal. They might be witches who have been chased from their village into your village. Even where I come from, when neighbors want to sell land, they'll always ask neighbors first. If there's no neighbor to buy the land, is when they'll go out. And we've all seen how iammarwa has assisted his late friend's family. He allowed the widow to come and do business from his compound. We've seen him, his friends sponsor church, and right now the whole family, the whole children are being sponsored. Let me tell you, the people outside there were very wicked. Someone will buy your land and they'll put a wall and they will never talk to you. After buying the land, they will never talk to you again. And there's nothing you can do about it. But someone who has bought your land and they're still caring how your children are going to go to school, how the widow is going to feed. And we saw the other day when iammarwa was talking about the same, he was very much emotional. Because the iammarwa's lady friend seems to be the only friend the only true friend iammarwa had in that village. The other friends like Namax, they were just friends with the iammarwa because they were above iammarwa by those days. And now that iammarwa is doing very well, jealousy has come in. Now everyone don't want to see iammarwa. Everyone is hating on iammarwa's donation. Everyone is hating on iammarwa, everything. My people, let me tell you this, and I keep on saying this. It is just good to have peace with the people. It is good to make peace with the people. It's not good to harbor hatred to someone who has never wronged you. Because there is God in heaven, and this God answers. GETANGITA. You see, when it comes, just ask yourself, the more you talk about iammarwa, the more you talk against iammarwa, the more he is improving his life, the more he is soaring higher and higher. Then ask yourself, is God on your side or is against you? Just retrace your steps. Learn from those people who failed, even in the Bible.